Without too much delay, let us move on to the start shipment model. So now for us to know what we should do for the start shipment model, let's just come to our wireframe and let's see if we take a screenshot for this. Yeah, this is the model for starting the shipment, where we are going to put in the address of the receiver and also the index of the shipment. So with that, we can then start the shipment. So the same process, the form and also the button. So you can always, so we just say start the shipment, the receiver, the index, and start. So you can see it's getting easier as we practice more. So now let's come to the start shipment component. This is it, definitely. So we just do the same thing we did here. You can even just pick some code snippets here. So what you can do here is you can just split your VS Code. You can see once you click on this, you split it. I just hope you'll be able to see it now. So just open the start shipment here. Then for this one, for the create shipment, I open it here. For the start shipment, I open this here. Then when I click on this place, I then open the start shipment so that I can be able to pick code snippets from one place to the other. And if you want to wrap it, like if you don't want any text to be under this like this, you can just do Alt Z. That will wrap your components for you. So now that I have been able to do that, so I'll just pick some code snippets here. So I can just pick this div and just pick this div and replace it with this. So I can just say start the shipment. Start the shipment. So our wireframe does not have this. So let's remove it. So we have two forms elements, which is, so I can just copy this and do it line by line now. So you can see how I am comparing it. So once you have been able to do it once, you can always repeat yourself and pick inspiration from what you have. So I need the form, so I'll just import. I have the button and the modal already, so I'll just import the form. And from there I can also now pick in from this place. So the first thing I need there is also the receiver. So I also have the receiver here, so I can just copy. So I can just copy this and put it here. But I told you that when you copy, you must do your assignments properly. So you can see that you have shipment details, but here you don't have shipment details. So you can just pick this, you can just put this as, so you need the use state, so you can also come here and pick the use state. It's easier when you copy it. Sorry, just do Ctrl+C to copy. So you can just put it in here. Then once you do that, then you can just come and initialize the, so this I will call the, let me call it the product, but let me just see the shipments. Shipment details 2 is fine. But now I just need the receiver and I also need the index. So I need two things from the wireframe. So I don't need 14, I only need the receiver and also need the index. So that is what I will limit myself to. So I think shipment details 2 is fine, so that we don't rewrite our code too much. So I have a shipment receiver. So I also have on changes, update this. So once I've been able to do that, the receiver is set, good to go. So and then I need the index. So the index should be a type of text. So I can just maybe copy this, duplicate this now. You can just duplicate this. So but make sure you do your due diligence by checking line by line. So I'll just do the type is text, the placeholder, let me just say the ID is the placeholder. Let me just say shipment ID, so that the user can understand better. Shipment ID. So now this should be the index. So even if you put dot, it will give you like an ItaliCsense. So index, then I'll then destructure the shipment details. Then I'll say the index. Then I'll set it to the default of this form element. So you really have two form elements here. So once I have that, then we move to the button. So I can just come and pick the button here. So you can see that the same principle is what we are using. So you can understand the concept is very simple. Only just need to be patient and just try to pay attention to what we are trying to do. And if you can get the process, then you're good. So start shipment. You can just say maybe start the shipment or start shipment, whichever one. So I'll just say undo shipment, undo start, and just undo start shipment. So I can also then go and create this function. Also I can create this function and say const. So with that, in case you need, you can also come and see what you did here. You console log it, then I also set it to default. So you can also do that here. That's okay. Shipment started, then I'll then say also set to default. Then I'll close the modal. This is closing the modal for me. Then, but I don't want to close it. So if I save it, let's test it. See that we are able to do one. Repeating it is very easy. So we don't take that does not take us too much time. So I can just put the receiver here, put the ID to be maybe this one. We want to start this one, so I can just put it to 2. Then I start shipment. So if I start it, it's already clearing the form for me. So I can just check my console to see. You can see shipment started, and I can see the index, and I can see the receiver. So this is like what we are going to be sending to our backend. For now, we are still dealing with the shipment, the user interface. So if you click on the hard tracking or hard shipment, you can see that you see your details. You can close it. If you click on start shipment, you can see you can add your details. You can close. So let's move